Texans fans from head coach DeMeco Ryans on whether or not the Texans starters will be benched or will be playing for the last game of the season. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of TheLead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. You won't find anybody with more passion speaking about your favorite Houston sports teams than this guy right here. Astros, Rockets, Texans. I try to do it all. So go down in that comment section. Let me know how y'all feeling about DeMeco Ryans' latest comments today from the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Texans starters will be playing. They will be playing. They will not be benched in the last game of the season against the Tennessee Titans. Now, we're going to be reacting to a clip real quick, a quick little 30-second clip of DeMeco Ryans talking about this decision. And y'all let me know down in the comment section because I can feel indifferent in both ways. I do lean on having the guys play this game, and it's because you drop 0 points on offense on Christmas Day against the Baltimore Ravens. We'll let DeMeco Ryans take control here before I start crashing out. But here's DeMeco on the starters playing.
Yeah, going into this game, as I mentioned to all our guys, that everybody has to be ready to go. And that's where we are. Everybody will be out there playing, and we'll see how the game goes. But for us right now, we got to go play better. And our last outing on the field was not good enough, not representative of who we are defensively, offensively. Just it's not a good representation of our team entirely. So we got to go out. We got to play better football.
Coach, after the game.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. DeMeco Ryans talking about the Houston Texans and their embarrassing performance to the Baltimore Ravens is the main reason why he's going to have these guys go out there and play Week 18. Look, you wanted to rest Week 18, you should have played better. You should have played competitive football. Y'all look like shit. Y'all embarrassed yourselves. You embarrassed DeMeco. You embarrassed the city of Houston. And we have fans here that are diehards. You know, there's just not me. You know, just because I speak on a camera, yeah, I'm a diehard fan, but just because I speak on a camera, it doesn't mean the buck stops there. You have fans that they spend their hard-earned money at NRG. You have fans that they don't got the money to do that. And they spend every Sunday wearing a jersey, wearing Texans gear, in their house, on the couch, in the bedroom, don't matter. They got the game on, and they're emotionally invested in every single play for the Houston Texans. I love it, man. I love this city. I love the fans. The fans will die for this team. Like, they will. That's how much the fans are invested in this team. And it sucks when you have an embarrassing performance like that. And it sucks that this franchise continues to be the butt of everyone's jokes. It sucks that this franchise continues to not win big games in primetime moments. We've had a few here and there, but this was supposed to be turning over a new leaf, turning over new face, new ownership, new organization. Hell yeah, new ownership. Cal McNair, yes, the son, but still, like, this was supposed to be turning over a new leaf as a franchise, and you went back to the stigma of same old Houston Texans. And that's not exactly what I want moving forward for this team. That's not what DeMeco Ryans wants. DeMeco said that he wants those guys ready to go. And second, we'll see how the game goes. Let's go ahead and talk about the first one. He wants the guys ready to go. So you got the rust versus rest conversation. That conversation is always a doozy. It always has people, oh, this is a meaningless game. Why is he throwing his players out there? I'll tell you why. It's not. Yes, is it a meaningless game? Absolutely. Should you not play your players? Sure, I can agree with you. But everything means something. And as a head coach in DeMeco Ryans, this means something, should mean something to not only himself, but to the players. The players should not want to rest this game. The players should want to play. The players should want to get the mouthwash and clean the hell out of their mouth, because that game last week was utterly disgusting. 31-2. Again, abysmal performance. 0 points from the offense, 2 points from the defense. It was not what the Houston Texans are. Not at all. At least every game that we know this year, they've been very competitive in, and they've only lost by a touchdown or 3 points. Like, they're always in the game, besides the Ravens and, of course, the Minnesota Vikings game from way back then. This sucks, man. The Texans are going to have to be playing their starters. And then you hear D'Amico talk about, well, we'll see how the game goes. And it's kind of implying that, well, if the Texans dominate the first half, then maybe you might see the starters benched in the second half. I'm just not happy about that either, because the Houston Texans' problems all year has been the second half. The offense. The offense is dog shit. And when the second half starts, Jekyll and Hyde, and I don't even know if it's Jekyll and Hyde, it's just being average and incomplete dog crap in the second half. I mean, it's ridiculous to see this Texans offense play in the second half. I don't know what happens to them. I really don't. But something takes them over, and they no longer look like a well-oiled machine sometimes. In the first half, they look like they could be in a rhythm. They got things going, little rinky-dink passes. Oh, look, a slant. Oh, look, a dig pass. Oh, look, a post pass. Post route pass to Nico. Like, we haven't seen that a lot this year. And it's understandable because the offensive line sucks. The OC gets some blame there too. CJ Stroud playing poor as well gets some blame too. I know a lot of people want to know about CJ Stroud's injury, whether or not there was some truth to that. I have no clue. There's rumors everywhere about it, but the Houston Texans are going to be playing their starters. They're not resting this week, and they're trying to prove a point. D'Amico is trying to prove the point that this is not how we play football, and there's meaning behind this. I really love this idea. I really like the decision here from D'Amico Ryans, playing his guys instead of resting them. I agree with D'Amico. Play them. They created this shit. They made this shit. Now you go smell it. If you did not want to play in week 18, then you should have played better last week against the Ravens. This is no excuse whatsoever. The Texans, the injuries happen every single week in football. Doesn't matter. You go in there, you play your best game, you beat the crap out of the Titans, and you got to get out of that game feeling better about yourself. And any sort of confidence going into the playoffs makes everything feel at least a little bit better. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.